Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Wingman Wisdom. Today is going to be a follow-up to an awful voicemail that I played yesterday on Wingman Wisdom from a lady that traveled. She and her husband traveled all the way from Arizona to Washington to buy their very first RV, and it turned into a disaster. So a lot of comments came in on that one. Thank you very much. Again, Wingman Wisdom is not about all the happy stuff about RVing. There are many channels out there that give you the glorified, all this good stuff. And I say that the good stuff is easy to see. We don't want to look at the ugly side. I think it's important for us to look at both sides, the emotional, exciting side, as well as the real harsh realities of what can happen in the RV world. And combining the two together will help make people happier campers. If you have that same point of view, please share this video. Please share Wingman Wisdom to help us grow with other people that might need to see both sides of a situation, not necessarily to think like me, but to give them things to think about so they won't make so many bad decisions. So let's get the ugly out of the way first. Got an email from Amanda. Amanda says, Mr. Warren, I came across your channel. I'm interested in RVing and not in an angry man's ranting. I think what you do hurts people by spreading conspiracy theories. You talk like you know everything, but you don't. What are you thinking you are doing by having everyone question everything? There are more educated people than you, and I am glad they are. I agree there are problems in the country, but you take cynicism and sarcasm to a new level. I do. Sometimes I do. Relax, old timer, and stay in your lane. Smart people are doing what they can to help. Everything will be fine. Amanda. Amanda, thanks for finding my channel, and I guess I can come across as an angry man. I am a very intense person. I'm not super laid back and super chill, as a lot of people say, but I'm a very intense person, very passionate person, and I'm also a very direct person. Some people can't handle that. It seems like the younger people that are out there, they don't want someone that is really direct with them. They want somebody to say flowery words and pat them along, and that's not me. I hope and I encourage people as much as I can in a positive way, but to be positive all the time or even most of the time, I think is shortchanging people. People need to be challenged. They need to learn how to think. I think we all need to be more responsible in our decision making. Do I get angry? Yeah, I get angry. Should I probably try to temper my emotions a little bit here on Wingman Wisdom? Amanda, yes, I probably should do that. But I don't talk like you may think that I talk like I know everything. I used to know everything. I did. When I was young, I knew it all. All you had to do was ask me. The older I have gotten, the more I know that I don't know anything. I just have experiences and I see things way differently than I did when I was young. So that's getting the ugly out of the way. All right, again, as a follow-up to yesterday's video, remember how bad it was if you listen to that voicemail message. Would you travel 1,200 miles to buy an RV? Sight unseen. You do your homework and stuff, but would you do it? We had somebody that sent me a note. We're going to look at it right now. We are Roy and Karen, two-time prior Class A RV owners. He's turning 66 in March, so this month. We went to the Tampa RV show, saw the BT Cruiser 5240, fell in love. A lot of people fall in love at RV shows, don't they? They wanted 96K, and we had seen other ones online, new ones online for about 90. We're not going to buy new for multiple reasons. Losing 20% depreciation was number one. But close behind was we just don't have the time to put into the initial repair sequence. Both of those things are really good to realize. When you buy a brand new RV, it is going to depreciate about 20%, maybe sometimes more, maybe sometimes a little bit less, the moment you drive off the dealer's lot. That is just a reality. The other thing is there's a break-in period. And experienced RVers know this, that sometimes it takes 6 months, sometimes a year to work all the bugs out of an RV that may have a couple of issues when you take possession of it. So those were a couple of good things that Roy understands. They didn't want to buy new because of depreciation, and they didn't want to put the time into the initial repair sequence. So it says, we found the BT Cruiser, 6,000 miles on it, in Muskegon, Michigan, going for 70 grand. NADA said average price was 68 grand, low retail 58 grand. We offered 60, accepted 66. but they would cover the $550 inspection to do all the repairs. 10% down, 8.99, 240 months, $574 a month. I don't agree with 240 months, but people do what they do. I think that any more than 15 years, actually 12 years is about as much as I'd say finance an RV. But if you have to get it and you are able to make payments, 20 years is an awful long time. It says Karen is a mortgage loan person. On commission, we'll pay down big chunks as the year progresses. And when interest rates drop at the end of the year, we'll refinance. We think we'll get 25% of the financed amount paid off this year. With a lower rate, our payment will drop considerably. And again, shopping around for the price, this guy lives in Florida. Roy lives in Florida, and he has found one in Michigan. That's an awful long drive to go and purchase an RV sight unseen. But it sounds like to me he's making the right initial steps. He's approaching it correctly. Used, he's going to benefit from the depreciation. Some of the bugs have been worked out of the RV, and he's got the dealer to agree to pay for the inspection. So let's see what happened. He says he's flying to Grand Rapids on Thursday to close the deal Friday. Give me the weekend to ride back to Florida. Optimum RV in Muskegon has very good ratings on Google. We won't sign the loan docs until I get there Friday and do my own test drive, but we don't expect any issues. What do you think? You're Roy. So when I got that email, I'm going, oh, I want to know. So I sent Roy an email back saying, okay, you're leaving. Let's see. You're flying into Grand Rapids on Thursday. You're closing the deal Friday. So I waited until the next week. I said, hello, Roy. No answer. Roy. No answer. I'm thinking, oh my God, it's another nightmare story. Roy is nowhere to be found. And all of a sudden, look what I got. I got another email that says, back home safe and sound after a 1,250-mile solo journey 1 week after having a stent put in. Oh, only one issue on the trip, one late afternoon nap. I left the headlights on for 2.5 hours and the engine cranking battery was dead. Says the RV exceeded our expectations. Small, nimble, beautiful, quiet, gas efficient subjectively, and most important, easy for my wife to drive. Roy, I appreciate so much you sharing your story with me, because when you disappeared for a few days, I'm thinking you are another victim of making a bad decision, buying the wrong RV and or from the wrong dealer. Folks, if you're going to buy an RV, buying the RV is only part of the equation. You've got to buy the RV from the right dealer. The dealer that Roy used, what was it? Optimum RV in Muskegon, Michigan. I don't know those people, but I'd like to find out about them. I am trying to build a group of RV dealers that I trust, that I can send you to, like Roy has experienced. I want good stories. I need connections with good RV dealers. One of my subscribers, Wes Alexander. Wes, if you're watching, thank you so much for introducing me to Independence RV down there in Orlando, Florida. I didn't have a good motorhome connection in Florida, but I think I do now. Independence RV is a Newmar dealer, so yes, they sell top-end stuff, but now I have a good RV dealer, one that I think that I can trust to send you to. They have told me that, Wingman, if you have anybody that wants to buy a Newmar, send them to us. And I said, you don't need to pay me a commission. I don't need a finder's fee, but here's what I do need from you, Independence RV. I need you to take care of my people, my subscribers, with kid gloves. Like the owner of your dealership is sending his next door neighbor over to you to take care of. Take care of my people. Treat them right. And so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put together this list. Optimum RV, if you watch this video, congratulations. I think Roy is a happy camper. I appreciate you doing an inspection for him and letting him return all the way back to Florida. And it sounds like operator error when he had to, he took a nap on the side of the road and had a dead battery. But what do you think, folks? How would you go about buying an RV from 1,250 miles away? Or would you buy an RV from 1,250 miles away? I have a lot of people that contact me that say, I live in Phoenix and I want to buy right here in Phoenix. At the same time, those people, generally speaking, are pretty new to RVing. They don't have a whole lot of experience with RVing. So they think that a local dealer is going to be best for them. What I suggest is learning about RVing, learning about how RVs work, things that break. If you're a do-it-yourselfer, try to fix some things. If you're not a do-it-yourselfer, maybe RVing isn't for you. But these newbie RVers, first-time RV buyers, think that buying locally is going to be the answer to all their problems. You have a problem with your RV, just take it back to the dealer. Ain't going to work like that. RVs are not like vehicles. The smarter you become, and I'm not saying that you're not smart, the more educated, the more knowledgeable you are as an RVer, as an RV owner, the more confident you'll be to travel like Roy did all the way to Michigan, because you know the right questions to ask, you know what to look for, you understand the game a whole lot better, so your confidence level is so much higher than when you first start out. I say educate yourself, and that the quality of the dealer is every bit as important as the quality of the RV that you are buying. Let me know what you think. And do you think that I am just too ugly too much of the time? Or do you think that I challenge people? I challenge their thinking. Not that I think right. I'm wrong a lot. I know I'm wrong a lot. But I do try to push back a little bit and have you think about some things in hopes that you won't get ripped off, in hopes that you'll make the best decisions possible. So thank you so much for watching. If you would, subscribe to the video, give it a thumbs up, share it on social media with your family and friends that love to camp and RV and might enjoy a little bit of virtual campground wingman wisdom. I'm Alan Warren. I am the RV Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home.